Hola, peeps. mm, Once again, I don't really feel like being here. Shouldn't be. Still resting. Feel like hell. Blah, blah, blah. But, something was brought to my attention. I chuckled a bit at it now. Oh, it's a random Tuesday. And I think you know what? I just feels like a drama Tuesday. Feels like a good Tuesday to get a dragon on. You know, dragon. Catch up and such. Anyway. So, and I'm not generally for about the la 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 la, right? I don't do that person, not online, and not interested in the bullshit. It's not my type of thing. Some days, though, you just have your limit, right? Now, I'm gonna introduce you to the goofiest fucking shit I've ever seen. Well, I don't know. Can I really say that around YouTube? And, several years of you asshole creators and such, and pathetic fucking psychos and everything, you know? So this is what I'm made aware of. And unlike the rest of you asshole creators past few days that think it's worth trying or helping some fucking lunatic like this build up, while you talking shit about Ziggy and everybody else, but you're trying to help this motherfucker, build up after what she's done inside of Summer's everything? Hell no, you gonna miss me with this shit. Alright, so anyway, the post reads, let me see. I just can't even with y'all. I just can't right now. Y'all over like, gotta call the Ziggy out, but let's advertise some even fucking worse. Y'all, And I assume this one's seen me being like, hell no, y'all ain't today. Yesterday. And now she's all up in her feet about it. Bless its little psycho heart. And that is absolutely meant exactly how it Appalachian motherfucking sounds. Alright, that was not a here's an apple pie. Bless your fucking heart. That was a go choke on the goddamn apple pie, bless your heart. Anyway. Tagged my ass in it. Newsflash, you dumb fucking bitch. You been blocked. You can't be doing this. And I don't even look back in that motherfucking section anymore anyway. I just don't give a shit. You have a fantastic opportunity right now to be a voice for TV. Now, you know damn good and well this is AI writing for her illiterate, fucking dumb as fuck Pennsylvania having ass, okay? We all know it. This motherfucker has discovered she can cover all her shortcomings as a human being, as a psycho, and as a talentless fucking nobody. Piece of shit psycho with AI, and then have others do for her as well and type out shit and whatever. Bitches. Ridiculous. Anyway. But yeah. You have a fantastic opportunity right now to be a voice for DV. Why don't you cover the Diddy Cassie video that came out yesterday? Bitch, do I look like E! Entertainment to you? The whole world knows about the Diddy. And I'm not even traipsing into the Diddy thing. Does it look like I'm on YouTube to call us some bullshit entertainment crap? And then to delve into the whole Diddy thing that is the rest of this shit going on over? Hell no. And then that way the rest of you motherfuckers can be like, oh, it's all a herd and depth situation. It's mutual, it's toxic. Hey, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all remember this dumb psycho bitch sitting with our abuser the other day being like, you know, while it's in her chat and all that, and she's all like sucking its fucking dick, you know? Anyway, being all like, no, their relationship was toxic, much like Jenny and Adrian. I was in the fucking bedroom with him. I know every time he sexually assaulted her, and it's just fine. I know every time he hit her, and she never once hit him back. She never did shit to him, but it was toxic. But yeah, when he was cheating, when he was doing this, when he was on dope, when she begged, oh yeah, it was just mutual, it was toxic. Yeah. What about my voice, Crystal? What about it? Does it count now that you want to make some hit piece post to your fucking stupid followers? Right? Or trigger me, or you're up to shit for pay for play in the back trying to trigger me. What about my voice when, and I know you're over talking shit about Scott too. I find that ironic and hypocritical every time you do it. I don't know why you so mad at your Build-A-Daddy. I don't even know why you're going so hard at your Ziggy Mama. They built your fucking ass to come at me sideways. For and with our abuser. The intent and the sole intention behind your channel and every fucking video was about my children and to take away their voices too and our truth and to make it look like I was doing something too and whatever, you know. Yeah, what about our voices? They didn't count on your shit show garbage crap channel over there the other day, did they? It's mutual, it's toxic. Yeah? Oh, now my voice matters. I should wade right out there into the P. Diddy waters. Fuck you, piss pad. Anyway. So it goes on to further say, to my subs, I'm going to try to put out something, or put something together to cover this. Did you edit this in 4 seconds? I don't know. Just be you here for Survivor? Are you here for Survivors or no? It seems, you know, I didn't even bother to fucking clip the whole thing. Hold on, folks. Just be, are you here for Survivors or no? Question. It seems to me you were trying to jump your way right into Sebastian's case as well. What the fuck does jerking off abusers over there, what the fuck does she mean? GSP, are you here for Survivors or no? Bitch. Bitch. I know you didn't. You were literally over there jerking off a dude who's proven by receipts and facts and evidence here and on admissions has beat women. You're excusing it. You're condoning it. You're licking its asshole. You're also circling around and jerking off a man who has beat children and abused them mentally and emotionally. Proven. Facts. Receipts. Tried to make it a thing that wasn't wind it all together, you know. Way wouldn't be known as. All of y'all done that. Every one of you fucking creators who have hosted and played ass kisser for that thing. Yeah, it's like the Forest and Trees, though. It's like this place for several years. Y'all are like, scream, 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 scream thing, right? Never once concentrating on a flash, whatever. Talking about me wash my feet. Nobody washed their feet. Instead of, and then talking about dogs at feet instead of, and, you know, concentrating on shit that, do it on fuck shit. While you miss the main shit. Or while they want you to. Y'all can go dip herd in, mind that one situation all day long, every day, all you wanted to, and that's what you've done for years, right? But what you cannot deny, or excuse, or condone, or want eyes on is the fact that it has admittedly, with receipts put out here, beat children. Yeah, what the fuck they do, bro? What they do that's toxic or deserving of that? Hmm? You've heard video and audio in real time of my children speaking from way back in the past. Personal calls where they recorded at the time they're being made long before some vanished, some right up to, all these other things. You've heard my little speak on. Matter of fact, it was this one right here that dared say that shit this morning. That tried to help take my little's voice away about speaking about how she was emotionally and psychologically abused. And she made a pretty little video about it for Scott, Daddy Scott, and all that to hit at me, and whatever else. Way back, right? It's okay, I've still got it. But, yeah. This one right here has helped abuse myself, my children, and try to take away the voices of women and children who have been abused. Well, it's jerking off a known, proven child abuse. See, that's what y'all forget, right? It's what they don't want you to concentrate on too hard. They want you to forget about all that. But you're like, I just be deserved it, or this, or it's so much, it's all funny, it's all blah, 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 blah. Don't pay attention to the as laid hands on children. Like they were a man. The receipts are here. Quite a few of them. And a bit in their inboxes apologizing for doing so. And pictures and things. And how those were the exempt moments of JSP ain't just standing by. I'm gonna whip your ass for laying your fucking hands on my kid. And then it would do the boohoo run off. Then you have to chase it and you have to do the things and whatnot. But yeah, right. Stuck in a box. Financially fucking wound up. Fucked with. Traps. Cut off from everybody. Because it's lies, it's bullshit, flying monkeys, That's why YouTube's no different for me than anything else. Used to it. Almost, well, I guess if you consider the couple years on YouTube, we're basically right about 30 years now. Anyway, so, as far as the jumping into Sebastian's case, no. No. No, Crystal, you dumb fucking whore. Wannabe. Because you ain't even good enough for that. I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna do. Like my little info header thing there says. Anti-true crime. The reason I built my YouTube channel and swapped over here to hunt tragedy pimps throughout all of these things. I've called them out in the other cases, or did you miss that? Did you miss it? Throughout all these years while you were just busy with the hive, fucking with me, fucking with my life, fucking with my family, being an entire dipshit, terrorizing, fucking with everybody, everywhere. Did you miss it? No, you didn't. This shit right here is very baity. You want to know why? You just like that. You are just like that, Holmes. And let's be real, you are a thirsty, thirsty fucking critter who wants attention. You are also very vindictive, petty, trap ass, misery, psycho bitch. Um, you can't crawl into my goddamn skin or be me or be anybody else but yourself, because you can't even stand your own self, much like everyone else who's unfortunate enough to come into contact with you. And you can see by who you are and what you are that that is pretty consistent in your real life as well. You are a fucking misery bringer. And you feel some type of way because people want to be friends with you. They want to do whatever, blah, blah, blah. They calling you out on your fuck shit. And get this, Crystal. Um, you are one of the ones, man. Do you think you're exempt from the tragedy pimp hunting I've been doing? Do you think for some reason you're exempt? Did you forget to clip all that shit for your daddy Scott when you were clipping all the shit to make all the vids and back come out as a weapon, when you rode PGs, when you were around Ziggy before, all that shit? Did you forget that you are one of the goddamn tragedy pimps that worked in a fucking group? With a group effort with P and E BK, the rest of them to fuck with my life? To take my voice? To silence me? To break me as a human being by any means necessary? And my children, and you try to take their voices too? And just the other day you were condoning domestic violence? How about you use your own goddamn voice? You know, the stupid one that pronounces shit real stupid, like yins. Even we don't say shit down here and not look at each other sideways and go, what the fuck? That sounded good. Look, I'm done with you. I know what you want right now. You want somebody to fight with too. And you also want to, you got many reasons. You know, your little needful thing bag, it's pretty full right now. You need attention. You want to build. Somebody's definitely got you up to fuck shit. I can only guess who. You know you're getting it off of me and Zagrag over there. And get you a few more subs. Eyeballs on your bullshit. And that's what it is. It's bullshit. You are useless. More useless than tits on a boar hog. Something that stayed fairly consistent about you right here the last few years. You're useless as fuck. You're dumb as a box of rocks. You're so psycho and all over the goddamn place that you couldn't get shit right if some, I mean, literally, you could tell this stupid bitch something, have the receipts right in front of her, and she would be like, no, blue barrel, it goes with, man, she ain't where the fuck. And she'll pump out more bullshit. And she'll do more fuck shit. And she'll insert in other people's lives and try to drop more community members and shit. And then harm and destroy them when they don't want to be real life friends, or they don't want to talk to her every goddamn day, or you know, whatever, or give her whatever she wants, and everything will be a double. You know, this lunatic has fucking problems. Her family really should be keeping a closer fucking eye on her, and I think in a way they do. You ever notice she only comes on basically when Earl's out of the house? For the most part, every now and then, you know, not so much, but for the most part, and you can tell when she's in active crisis status as well. Or when one of us that she wants to wear the skin of is displeased the fucking Fifi baby. Right? Um, Imagination Station ain't got shit on this one. I think TM Wallback told her, she doesn't listen to understand. She listens to respond. And even then, she's so fried, twack, misery, Ed Gein, wanting to wear your fucking clothes, Buffalo Bill bullshit. All of it combined, like, this is the worst fucking Captain Planet with our powers combined bullshit one person I've ever seen. But she's so goddamn thirsty, bro. She really thinks. And it makes her feel like she's something here. Truth is, she ain't shit. This place doesn't make anyone in. But for the first time in her life, she feels like she has friends and a tribe and people who really will, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then you see her go psycho on every single fucking one of them and then do whatever, Even if they're working with her in the little tribe to do fuck shit to others. And that's the thing she doesn't understand is that she's only used and tossed. She's used because she is this fucking psycho. And she will do the worst fuck shit just to feel like she's been something for 2 seconds. Or because somebody's like, we're friends, yeah. She'll just go do whatever the fuck it is they want to do. Or take her stupid blue barrel shit and they know they can manipulate her. Easy as hell. And walk her like a goddamn stupid mutt. And make her pump out misinformation and believe shit to get her onto a fucking rabbit hole somewhere. That helps annihilate, target, and fuck with other people. Right? That they want. And then they sit back and giggle at her. And then they gotta get lawsuits and shit to try to control her with. And get her up to more fuck shit. She's needy. And she's that goddamn thirsty and, like, not well. But look, I ain't going to no P. Diddy shit. My voice has always stood here for survivors, fighters, etc. of all varieties. Across the board, I'm not E-News Entertainment. Okay? Alright? Pretty sure there's a big light on that anyway. Um, but I use my voice here every day. For those. I don't condone them. I don't wrap myself around them. I don't sit them up on panels and go, well, it's fine. It's a hurt. It's a death situation. I don't do that. The one that made that fucking post today does, though. Also condones and makes excuses for those who beat children. Because that's just mutual and toxic too, right? Or what, y'all weren't living in space in the house and bedrooms for all that? Hmm? Um, it benefited her just fine to be with Scott, who clearly out here was abusing and talking crazy shit about women. It was just fine by her to try to take women and children's voices and domestic violence from them and their stories and all that, and to hammer down on them and to terrorize them even more during times they were healing. She's still doing that as of a couple days ago. Ask her why it is she's not using her voice. Why instead she's sucking the dick of one, a known and admitted woman and child abuser, who, by receipts and proof and evidence shown, said so. What you doing, homie? What do you mean use my voice? How about you get the dicks of fucking known woman and child abusers, out your fucking ear and mouth. Open it. Do something useful with your cocksucker of abusers. And use it to be a fucking voice and maybe fix some of the fuck shit you've done. That ain't ever gonna happen, is it, though? Because you're useless. You're worthless. You were born that way, and you will die that way. Nobody will remember who you are. You are not special, unique. You can pretty much tell that by your having to use AI. Bitch, that ain't talent. That ain't art. That ain't real music. You really still can't fucking spell with your 8th grade. You are so old now and stuck in who you are. You'll never change. Your brain will never change. You'll never reach or attain anything else in this world. This pathetic ass place known as YouTube is as good as it will ever get. Which is really goddamn tragic, isn't it? You're gutter trash. And as far as I can tell, the only thing you've managed to do in your entire life is pump out a bunch of fucking breeders just like yourself. Nobody will remember you for that either. There is nothing memorable about you other than the misery you cause other human beings on this planet. Thing about that too is though that the people you terrorize lived actual lives, have real friends, real loved ones, real communities, and have lived fully. Even if caged box, wings clip, things like that, they've lived more fully than you ever fucking will. And at the end of their days, they'll smile and you won't even be a fucking stain on their memories. Not even for all the terror you've reigned in their fucking lives and the destructive force you've been. I'd assume, considering your history of charges, in your real life and online as well, you just are who you are, no matter what realm you're in. You torment the living shit out of, and are an annoyance to, and a terrible human being to all who ever encounter you. You are the thing like chicken that everybody fucking avoids. The only reason people watch you is because you're built and you're stupid enough to be very easily led into funky waters because of who you are, what you are, how your brain's all wired. Mm-hmm. And because of your own issues that make you want to wear people's skin and do terrible fucking things to them and their children, including trying to take the voice and healing and this and the other from survivors and fighters. You've done it. Your whole goddamn channel was built on it. Just like Ziggy's over was built and monetized on my fucking name, indeed. And you were in there for that stream far before you swear you had a channel. So I don't know why you were talking such shit about your mommy and daddy. It's a wonder more people, I swear, have not thrown themselves out in trains around you. Wasn't that her? I swear. Now, the weird part for me is because, yeah, really, those of us who have been here for all these years know what that train wreck is, and the only thing she's good for. And that's as a tragedy pimp weapon and attempting to be one herself. The amount of god-awful chaos her and the Squall and the crew and the Bennies and the Pennies and everybody else got up to with her and everything. In Summer's case, it's worse than the Fred Ziggy era. By a long shot. It's amazing what the tiniest specks of shit can get up to. Now, so for the record, I'll not be going full entertainment over here. That's some stupid YouTube shit. Ever seen it? Um, it really is. Um, there are about 4 billion channels going with it. We all know how, that shit ends in the public eye with these celebrities. And right now in the era of everybody must be heard and deaf and whatever. But that'd be like, seriously, it's like, does anybody think that shit's right? Nope. Do not. I don't like the situation between any of them. They're human beings. I don't like the whole domestic violence thing. Same with like Chris Brown and Rihanna. Look at it. Public's just fine with Chris Brown now. No, it ain't cool like that. P. Diddy ain't cool like that. What's the other one that's fucking married to what's her name? Did the shit and the whatever. Anyway, yeah, no, it's cool. It's being covered though. Will the public give a shit? No, they'll view it as fucking entertainment. Then they'll buy the next goddamn CD drop. You'll see CZ over there in a week listening to the new fucking drop. Sharing it, being like, this is fire while I get higher and fuck. But I'm gonna give y'all real info and pump out some more AI talentless garbage. That way the rest of y'all can let her make her feel special that she's a talentless fucking nothing. And forget that she's worse than Ziggy and Fred ever thought about being where it concerns Summers anything, and everybody real in the community, and what she was built as by Scotchy and Ziggy, and what she was built for, and her origins, and what she's continued to do to myself, my children, my family. What she just tried to do the other day to my family, and then swapped it when they weren't. She was really pissed at me. Instantly turned around to where no, it was aimed at me again. Now, like this. You wanna know why this really this morning? It's because yesterday I was like, oh hell no. Can y'all stop advertising for that freak show? She's in her fifi. She mad again. Poor boo boo's mad again. And wants to crawl in my skin and be me. It desperately wants me to talk to it and give it all the things. And it will happen, homie. And it will happen. So you stick with whatever low class bullshit over you got going. Keep sucking the fucking broke dicks, motherfuckers, who ain't shit to nothing, essentially. And who are known, proven, not just woman beaters. Not just women with cancer beaters. Not just sexual assaulters of women. But known and admitted and proven child abusers. Ain't that what y'all here for? Right? Save the babies. I know, but Crystal's one of the few that well, there's been several. Crystal's one of the worst. Every time my little spoke or anything was said or anything was put out receipt-wise, Crystal would turn it, flip it, and try to take Little's voice from her too. Y'all remember that? I just played some, I swear, not long ago for y'all, or maybe it's where I was going through all Crystal's original videos and things. And she wants to pretend it didn't happen, denied, then admitted, denied, then admitted, and yeah, all the things. How long have we been here, you think? And this one always wants my attention. That's something that has never changed. It's scary. It's terrifying. At least Chicken wasn't so pathetic. Like, it made its existence and stalking of me for years prior to the bullshit known. Except for once, twice, It stayed quiet lurking. Until she came with Spall, And then she tried out until I was just like, I don't even know who the fuck that pathetic bitch is. Oh, because I wouldn't hang out with it either. Oh, and I wouldn't be its friend or let the shit it did to myself and my friends go. Because I wasn't eating its shit. And just being like, oh, it's okay. You got the things, and you got everybody else roped up from high school, and no, it didn't work with me. And then it felt some type of way about it. What is wrong with you females? Like, go get your own whole ass personality or something. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to talk to you. And then they all feel some type of way. Is this a pheromone thing? Is that what it is? I'm telling you, this one is so pathetic. I swear to God, it sniffs the screen every time I'm on. It's like scratches. Session number 9. Something. I bet it's so fucking ignorant, dude. You put a fucking scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a fucking pool and it would drown. I'm over it. It is creepy, Mud. It is creepy. Well, and it's so abusive. She is such a fucking abuser herself, bro. Thinking about it, she came out of gates and was built and what she was done for to be a weapon, but then she wants to be my friend. Thinking about her first conversation with me, like, and I wouldn't call it a conversation, I called it a weirdo in the inbox, and I immediately identified as a weirdo in the inbox. I was like, excuse me, bitch. She's coming at me like that? I don't think so. And was sent to do so, let's be real. And then to build that channel and to do what she did, and it be absolutely aimed at nothing but my children. And then taking their voices and taking mine, and dude, no. And then she's like, can we be friends? No. And then you're like, the fuck you mean? You're like, hell no, you ain't forgiving this, whatever. We ain't doing this shit. I am not forgetting what you did to me. But maybe you could do right? You give it a chance here and there. And you forget like a dumbass. Every now and then, you talk to it, and you're like, and it does the same shit. You're like, God, stop. Don't even mention it. Don't talk about it. It gets worse for you. And then you know what it's going to do. It's going to be like, but I thought we were real friends, even though coming out the gate, you're like, girl, we ain't going to be friends. We're not okay or cool ever. But, it's like a lawsuit. She makes this big deal like we were friends. Bitch, no, you were just put there on that motherfucker for fucking purpose. And I knew it. Not a dumbass. I knew what y'all were up to with that shit. I'm not stupid. I knew you were trying to use this, look here, all these things auto got, and to be like, oh, I also turned in this email to the TBI, but one letter funky, and look, I did this in a moselle, but what she didn't realize, because she thought there was no contact, was because of Shay and her and the blackmail shit. And what they had wrong was they did have contact, and it wasn't her doing that shit. It was my family that took that shit. She was trying to do the manipulative, look at all I'm doing for you, will you cozy up to me? It's what the group center for too. That's why she's put on that. And it was a thing, They thought I was stupid. She thinks I'm stupid. She's a manipulator. Truth is, though, this bitch is abusive as fuck. She has the same qualities, characteristics, everything of not just an abuser, but a stalker and things, and her real life charges show she is. You know, but she has the same pattern, dude. They do really foul, fucked up, abusive shit to you, and then they want to do double-edged sword shit. They want to be like, okay, your reaction to what we did to you is the real problem, and you're an asshole. No, my reaction to the abuse is not the issue. Your abuse is the fucking issue, motherfucker. But then they hold that against you and they do the next fucked up shit to you. And abuse you again for daring to feel about what they did. And I swear to God, I had Monster look at me and tell me that's exactly how that fucking went. I'm like, so what you say? Yeah. And even he could see that it was fucked up way, but still was. But that's how they all do. And then in their minds, it's justified. Because your reaction, your emotion, your response to is poor babies. You know, you won't let it go. You won't, stop talking about it. You won't quit whatever. You just won't pretend it's okay until the next time they do it. And then when they do it again, even if it's a day, 6 months, a year, why you gotta break it up again? You know? It's your fault. You didn't let the thing go. Damn right I ain't. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna come into a round like these creators, man. Same shit. Escaping that, partially still trying to survive it, and you come into contact with a bunch of fucking YouTubers who didn't want to be abusers, right? And are. And then use that as a weapon. And then actually participate in the abuse of you and your children. And the covering up and tampering with and all things, right? Say they care about advocacy over here in this area, while they all suck the dick of a known and admitted woman abuser and child abuser, but they don't often mention that part, right? The receipts and proof have been given. It's been said out loud. Because they don't want you thinking about that too hard. They can't make that look like, oh, well, all the babies, they were toxic. They deserved it. What the fuck are they gonna say? There ain't much I can say about it when I ask. Have you ever seen them go mute? I have. Like, okay. So you can try to pull this Amber fucking Heard Johnny Depp situation on ours all you want. But what about the kids? Explain that, motherfuckers. Yeah, they can. Because then, in front of you all and the rest of the world, it'd be, well, we are kind of doing that. And want that, because they want to keep it as a weapon. Anyway, so Thirst over Thirsty Psycho, and that's true. For her saying, inserting into, how did she just work that stupid shit? Look, bless it. This is what I'm talking about. She's scratching and sniffing the screen right now. CZ, this is pathetic. These real-time responses, you're pathetic as fuck. Look at her. I'm not condoning anything he's done, but I think Summer's case has changed. And yeah, you want to hear a fucking pretty nice recording I got just a few months ago where he says Summer ain't shit to him and ain't part of his life that he was using to further psychologically fuck with and re-traumatize my daughter again with, because he knew it bothered her again. You'll hear that. The Summer he didn't give a fuck about in the road, didn't give a fuck about her after. who he tried to use to abuse me and my daughter, and then has repeatedly said, and look, it's on TMs. Even TM heard the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about Summer, but there's money to be made. There ain't no lie, no joke there. How about crime lines and lies and everybody else, and Piper and everybody are like, yeah, the motherfucker's only arrested if we give him $500. Only abusers think abusers change, honey. And you are one. Suck that dick harder. Maybe you'll straighten it out. She really just said, but I think Summer's case has changed. Really? Really? Only if it's $500 cash app or $15 prop questions, backdoor discords, and set up lives. Hell yeah. If only little lizard licks like you can cleanse a butthole, make him look better. If Ryan's involved, hell yeah, it's changing. Yeah. Mask on, guys. Suit up. Abuser needs a mask from the world to make his victims and survivors look like they're the crazy ones and liars and this and you've helped. You fucking helped. And you were pathetic. And I know you listening, obviously, are real time. Psycho. I know you are. It's sad. It's been sad for years that you've done this. That there are times you don't even have two people watching your shit. And you real time, apparently, unbeknownst to me, it's like when your pathetic ass calls with pathetic ass Shay going, watch the reactions. JSB and, oh, we got her to do whatever. And I wasn't even aware of you two fucking crazies. Wasn't watching shit you were saying or doing on your channels. Cause even I didn't watch, like, you all are nuts. You were nuts. For years you've been doing this shit. Years. It's creepy. And it's pathetic. But yeah, cleanse up my hole. Suck that dick harder. It'll stay circling you like a fucking buzzard. I'm over it, bro. This bitch is wild. And not wild in the good sense. And she says her husband's laughing at me. Her husband needs to be looking over and being like, thought about maybe visiting somebody to have chats with on a regular basis. Maybe getting you leveled out. Something. Like, man, if he's back there laughing, hear me now, bro. If you love her, you need to have a talk. Like, you aware your income, your retirement, all your shit's up for grabs because of what she does online and in real life, people. Right, Earl? Hmm. Everything you've worked for, up for grabs because of that one. And her extra hobbies. I know y'all might be getting paid well, but only pays so far. Oh, Crystal. Inserting. She really just said insert. Meanwhile, she lives way up yonder. She didn't live in a holler anywhere. She wishes she did. She wishes she could trade out our skins nightly and go hang out with real people who aren't using her, including monsters and families of monsters and the whole monster mash she has going that are all not quite accurate while the war is waging. And I ain't even getting the middle of that shit. But it's her who's playing that fuck shit. And Ziggy. And it never should have been done, much like the same shit they've done to the rest of the community and pitted everybody against everybody and put out false shit that other dumbass locals and others like you believe or think's right or accurate or so and so said. I mean, it's what these things do to people. It's the earworms they buy and believe it. Anyway, it's just I can't with it. And go back to whatever's on her fucking channel. How many cases she been sharing this and blah blah and trying to get in, and she ain't shit to nothing with them, right? At least there's a commonality factor. And that's tragedy pimps. The same crew doing the same fuck shit through all the cases. And like my YouTube was built for. And like I promised, I'll hunt them to the ends of the earth. And I ain't done that, and that includes Susie. I guess she thinks she's exempt. And it's real helpful that she's actually admitted it. So there's that. Whether she thought it went down or not, because of one lettering off. All the time she said out in the open, I don't know, she ain't too bright. Someone said. And it's why the rest of the group has to try to contain her the way they do. Because with her stupid links to it and her admittances of it, and even though she's never fucking she ain't. Man, if she was actually a normal human being, I bet she ain't gonna be, so there's no use talking. Like any other monster, you might as well just piss in the wind with that. Anyway. And, you know, here's what you can tell it's thirsty today. It's first post up, or I believe about Zig and Scott, and then about me. It wants attention because it's got a few more off of you dipshit asshole creators yesterday who are advertising its talentless fucking shit. Why are you talking shit about Zagrag and everybody else? You're helping one of the worst. Seriously. And I mean that. I think that was even worse than fucking Zagrag has been. Swear to God, I don't know, it's a toss up so many days. You have to go, well, what about that? Yeah, but seriously, I don't know. They're all crew. I mean, she did work with and for them, but it still does, depending on the day. And which one of them's making her feel all nice and fuzzy or paying her doing whatever it is. And leading her around by the nose to be a weapon again. And she thinks she's getting a little bit of this off of or a little bit of that off of. She's also being done that way by the locals she thinks she's acquired. That's been pretty funny to me time and time again. She's not real bright, that one. And because she's not one of us here, she doesn't hear or know what we know. Therefore, she, like, I can sit back here and giggle. I've been watching her made aware of certain shit. 9 other real ones in the community are like, holy shit, this one's actually saying this about that one. We're laughing. And we also know how they're using CZ to fuck with shit and what's true, what's not, what's real, what's not. And we're just kind of hands off, but all having a giggle. Mostly at CZ's expense. While trying not to get in the middle of that war. Because ain't nobody got time for that. I just think most of the community's pretty happy. Fred ain't gonna be coming back to it anytime soon. I did notice one of the posts though where it was about Scott and some of my friend Ziggy. And she acts like after me or she'd just come upon the knowledge today that Fred's related to the Crawfords or the chicken. And a threat to like go further, so, vague thing. I'm like, wow, she's now figured out that that line extends and that he's related to the. Holy shit, you're late to the game, ain't you? I mean, you didn't catch it when Fred said in the first interview he was related to Marlena and you just now catching on, dumbass? I mean, we all know that fucking Blue Barrel had her about as distracted as. Oh, wait, weren't those Blue Barrels on a property you were looking at that had that same. Oh, dear, Crystal. I think you missed the trees. Or the court. You missed all of it. You were looking at parking lot pavement. It's not real bright, that one. Wait until she figures out monsters related to all of them too. Just wait for it. Wait until she figures out we're all fucking related to each other. My God. And all the strings. Wait until she figures out I'm related. Lights, Dykes, Morlocks, Smiths. Wait for it. Wait for it. That should be a good show. She ain't bright. Anyway. But that'll all somehow solve where Summer's at, what happened June 15th. Right? No, it won't. It won't. It ain't gonna. She wants you to believe all her bullshit like she's on something. She on shit. She ain't never been, she ain't never gonna be, she ain't nowhere in the realm of fucking reality either. And like most creators around here, they yoked all the fucking ones that weren't even present, don't know shit about, don't care about, in the least, any of it, but came here for other reasons. And to use dumbasses just like her, it is a mutually symbiotic way. I mean, seriously. Y'all been sitting here for several years now listening to monsters and beasts and everything else that weren't even on the goddamn road on the 15th. They didn't give a fuck. Couldn't remember what car they were driving. Without the tragedy pimp crew going like, hey monster. GSP says that you were driving the soul. It's in her receipts and her proof. So we're gonna need you to get your shit together and start remembering. A monster. JSP says, and by the receipts, I think she's right. You got there somewhere near like 6:37. Need you to get your shit right. And hey monster, you know how you told the world you were gone weeks before summer vanished because you had to lie to stall not and keep all your lies? Turns out JSP's already shown the receipts that you absolutely were there long after and all the way into August. Uh-oh. Oops. You need to get your shit together. You know. Mm. You got Don Pants over there telling the story for a whole group on 110. You got Monster Air for some unknown reason, who doesn't even give a damn. Not then, not now. Mostly just here to cleanse its own self and money and continue to abuse via. This means in with a fuck ton of help over years doing it while it sits back and thinks it's cute and gets away with it. Um, and then, Fred and Laura. Yep. I don't know what to tell y'all. And I'm pretty sure a while back I warned this one. Stop with my name. The problem was she kept putting things back. She tried the vague shit at first because she was like, yeah, shoulda, shouldn't and I thought I'd give her a bet because I knew inevitably she would. And now there's enough live streams there with my name mentioned, my initials, the user in chat. There's enough posts with my name in them. This the other harassing, continuing to after I've already told her, you know. I mean, I don't want to, but I did tell her shit's old, and it would be a favor to everyone and everything online if she were taken. So, and I know in my real life for sure, um, that will inevitably piss it off though. But then it does ensure that if ever it comes back, it'll be bane abating and can be done away with fairly easily online. Once it starts doing inevitably this same type of behavior again. And, you know, somebody reports it for bane abating. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know. I say we take a community vote at this point. Can we all just not give this super misery Ed Gein weirdo creeper that's absolutely got real life stalking harassment charges, who's been caught here inserting in Summer's case all of our lives to degrees to where it was plotting and planning blackmail and getting material for that and fucking with children, taking the voices of survivors, fighters, built up as a weapon, disseminating disinformation, since that's the favorite word of the last 2 or 3 weeks, by tragedy pimps, misinformation and all this crazy woo-woo that honestly most days is even worse than Zig Britain. We all just agree as a community we will no longer give this thirsty thing any attention, won't advertise, won't send eyes on it, we're gonna call it out like the rest every time it shows its little head anywhere, and will not be advertising computer music. We just do that. We stick with real art and real people and at least semi-decent-ish people trying to do right. And can we do that? Stop giving space for shitty little itty bitty Build-A-Bear. I can't even call it a Build-A-Bear. It was at one point, and it's growing again because of what you all are fucking doing. It's what it wants. It also wants to drama with me and Zig and Mr. because it's the only way it's going to get it. And it's also using abuser and things to trigger certain, and that shit right there with DV. Right? Seriously, that look like E Entertainment. Do it really? I love that you can tell that her brain works in the, oh my god, I gotta jump on to the thing that's the brightest, right? It's total tragedy pimp brain. Let me go jump in and insert myself in and around the thing that has the most media and is the hot thing right now. Right? Not some random woman, child, or victim that isn't getting attention. Like P. Diddy in that situation. But they think in tragedy pimp brain. They don't think reach out to normal humans, highlight their stories, regular folks in chat, or others online, or um, keep speaking with your voice, your story, so that it reaches others, lets them know they're validated, heard, similarities, you know, keep using it so that it calls out the fuck shit here with tragedy pimps who often silence the voices of survivors and fighters and make victims and such. And uphold abusers of all varieties. And, yeah, keep using your voice to call all that out. I think my voice is best spent exactly like music. Fighting on about 4 fronts at once. For DV, changing hearts, minds, calling out tragedy pimps, hunting them like I promised. And I told them I'd hunt them to the ends of the earth. And I've always said here, and nobody can say it, that I will follow them through each case. I will not touch really on the case itself or my opinions as the other of it, but I will follow them through. And I have with all these cases that have come. Y'all have heard me throughout this. So for dumbass here to be putting a post that's entirely inaccurate to fuck with me again, has a flavor on it, meant to make me look a certain way. I've been consistent, and I have stayed within my realm. I ain't out here contacting none of these motherfuckers. Go, hey, can I get an interview? Can I blah, 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 blah. And here are my thoughts and my speculation and my theories on what happened to all these women and children and who did it and tribalism. Am I? Hell no, I ain't. I'm like, look at this shit going down inside of all these cases with the same tragedy pimps, the same playbook, the same PI shit, the same blah blah blah. I've been consistent in that for several years. Dylan's, Harmonies, etc. Uh, was CZ not around or anything during Quentin's? She missed that when I got the Tragedy Pimp moniker to stick and the whole world began to use. She missed that? Yeah, I bet she didn't, because we all know she was around here being a thirsty bitch. Psycho then. Am I wrong, Di? How many other cases have I moved through just as I promised, chasing and hunting tragedy pimps? Well, I still call out the shit and put together all the shit that they've done, just like CZ and Summers. Been here the whole time, doing exactly as I said I was doing. No difference about that. I guess she forgot when I was calling out the game and the setup with Bullhorn and Cher, and we caught them working together and rapid them creating the third division of tragedy pimps, now known as the anti-tragedy pimp, tragedy pimps. The clown fellow, rapping him, because he was here talking for a bit, and the Dolly and the Justin and the Mallory shit, and Penny and the Carl shit and that, and BK and I. Did you miss it? The Dylan Rounds stuff? Yeah, no. So that tells you, Post is meant to do certain shit today. And this dummy, I think she's accomplished goal because she got a reaction, right? That also, call her and shit, and all the things you've heard him say, look, you're right, we got a reaction out of her. That's how her mind works. She gets a reaction, good or bad, it doesn't matter, because it makes her feel fuzzy. It means somebody's paying attention to her. She won't say it is abusive at all, or that she manipulates, but she knows what she, what I mean, you just can't fix crazy. Anyway, this is where I'm at. I mean, there's got to be. I mean, this place is not healthy for any. Um, yeah, but she is also, she is abusive, very much so. And I really, honest to God, really makes me wonder and be terrified on the daily. For those around her, I can only imagine the shit she does to them in her life. How she manipulates and fucks with and shit. She does this online, you can goddamn guarantee she's doing it in real life. I mean, obviously she is. Look at her fucking history there of stalking, harassment, shit. And then playing in blackmail over here. And knowing, like, it's years of this shit with her, dude. I mean, it is with all of them. But she's nothing, dude. She's nothing. She'll never be a giant like they are. Some of them way above this realm. She'll never even get up to the TMBK status, bro. She'll never be anything. But she's so ridiculous. Even if she has like 50 or 75, and like one person liking something. Like, she will talk to her fucking, like, there's zero anybody. I've literally seen videos and shit, and for like weeks, and nobody. And she'll be talking like she got a whole goddamn fan base. Like, she's headlining the fucking Carnegie and shit. It's weird as hell. And the more you speak about it, the worse it gets. The more you pay attention to it, the worse it gets. Any attention at all for that one, the worse it gets. Anytime she can jerk off and have her smoke sessions on, abusing survivor. I mean, look, she is no different than Cher. She really wishes she could be a Cher. Ain't real happy. She ain't never gonna be a Ziggy. She ain't never gonna be a TM, a BK, none of them. And they're small and they'll always be small too, but she never, like, I bet she's the top, it doesn't matter. Just being here and feeling included. And then being pathetic and used, and also her own, can I wear your skin? Can we be besties? And you won't give me all things, I'll punish you, and whatever. It all comes into play, man. One of the worst messes I've ever seen. Like, out of all the tragedy events, the way that one's, like, a few of them are like, oh, you know what I mean? There are a few you wouldn't want to live next door to or anywhere near. Like, that's one of them. You feel me? Just, hey, it's like, and I really just want to see it in fucking jail. But I swear to God, it would enjoy that. Going up there for fucking court cases and shit. Bringing it down here for them. Feel like it'd be like, hi, bestie. You know what I mean? And really, her comeback, y'all say it was literally, I know what he's done, but I think Summer's case is maybe you don't come back as a human being after you are capable of laying hands on children in a violent manner. Also, every expert on earth tell you, you also don't change from being a fucking woman beater. There are certain types that don't change. Unfortunately, those aren't the types they put on lists, but they should. And once your brain reaches solidifies, you're whatever at a certain age, you ain't changing, bro. And I can tell you it ain't, because I'm still living it. The fuck shit is doing here and in the outside world. Changed. Yeah, okay. Let me repeat this. Women and child abusers do not change. They do not get better. They ain't gonna do no different. They might for a while, they might for a little bit, they might change their ways of abusing. Others are those news projects set are for years until, until will come. New ones, old ones, be a time. It'll come. Technically it already is. Y'all have watched it out in the open already, abuse and stall. You're just too stupid to see it or acknowledge it. It ain't changed a bit. It also was lying to acquire stuff. Same lies it did around everybody else. It's already manipulated, lied to, conned, mind fucked, psychologically and emotionally, and has it already such a doormat that it sits there and allows it to wear my clothes and to pull YouTube marriage to get me. And to help further fuck with one of my kids while thinking it's fighting the good fight for the baby. It'll learn, just like I did. And one always has to have a monster to defend it against, and then you get all close and shit, a few years go by, and then boom, next thing you know, you're getting just beat in the face for no goddamn reason. Anyway, but you see the little lies, the manipulations, the little things. From day one on, but you excuse them. Let them go. They always tell you, I don't know, I don't remember, I forget. My big bad monster, whoever it is this time in life, they made whatever, and poor baby, and you defend them to the bitter end, and you think you're healing something that's broke, that somebody's really done something heckin' bad to, but in our early years, there was reality to that, because its monsters are now what the other one's living with, too. Those are real. The only real ones that thing's ever had. Either way, it doesn't matter. But yeah, they don't change, man. And given that narrative to women, do you know how she wants to be, she wrote a post out to be like your voice for TV. And then she's a female and she's about true crime. Doesn't know the stats, doesn't know real abusers. Really wants other women out here to believe that abusers change. And no, they don't. And giving out that false idea is how women end up in body bags. Dumbass. Give somebody watching your channel, unfortunately, the idea that monsters change. And they may stay to it till it's a little too late. So yeah, do tell us more, CZ, this morning about how people should be voices for domestic violence. Why don't you, while in the same and next breath, go, but they changed? No, they didn't. And neither of you, you little abuser, skank stalker, you. who's up to no good and doing this shit this morning on purpose to try to elicit responses, get more eyes and views on you. Because people were stupid enough yesterday to be spreading your fucking stupid AI's vid. And they keep being that stupid. Assuming on purpose. But also I have a feeling it smells a little rotten in right here. So many monsters, so she's no better though, right? She's helped abuse women and children openly. Up front, she's helped and participated in psychological and emotional manipulation and abuse of innocent people around Summer's case, including my sibling. She's harmed their lives. They didn't even know Summer. Never even been on that road. She didn't care. Like she's not cared about a whole great deal of anything. Monsters do flock together, bro. And this place is rife with them. Feeding pool. Anyway, it's probably reaction and attention, I feel like. Giving her, can we all just agree, though, that it's a real bad fucking idea to give it any attention all around here? Can we all come to that conclusion? No matter where you stand in the realm, because that one even causes issues for y'all. Like, seriously, y'all know this. And it's so wrong. It'd be different but it just be fucking with everybody's lives. It ain't trying to, like, it doesn't ever try to take out tragedy films, right? It never actually does it. But it'll call it the ones that displease it or, don't give it whatever it wants. And then it'll put out some messages that shit's in between, shit's cleared, and raised, huge spaces, all things. So ridiculous. And that way it'll fuck with all of you all, but it'll never do anything tangible to rid this realm of you all. Because it plays with you all, but we all just agree it's bad. Okay? Can we do that? Putting eyes on it's bad, giving attention is bad, sharing anything of it is bad. It's done nothing good here ever for anyone. It ain't even tried to stick with the facts of anything ever. Chases its whole ass and everything else into oblivion. And I know that depends on what y'all are leading it, feeding it with around there, but damn. We all just agree that really the only thing it's good at is being a criminal that's being used by y'all. Can we just not anymore with that as a collective? Even if it's one thing we come together on, can we all just agree on that? Anyway, my words stand. It was born nothing, it'll die nothing. Piece of shit. It will always be a piece of shit. Because pieces of shit don't. Well, I hate to say that, but because there are multiple, but you know. Yeah, I know that. I know. That's why reacting to it anyway is bad, because then they really, oh, it triggers JSB, but it doesn't really trigger me, you know. But staying consistent matters. And I gotta stop that too. You know, calling out all of them for all the fuck shit, you know. And I know, I also know the smell of Denmark on the bullshit, obviously. I also couldn't see its needful thing. I get it. But it's one of those dangerous to other human beings and goes extraordinarily real life and helps others do so and thinks there will never be consequences or repercussions for it. And so she's damn near, she'll go to any lengths. And be like, what? Like a while back, she was shocked to figure out that Earl's everything could be taken because of her bullshit. She was like, well, I ain't got nothing to take. That's the assumption she was going on until she figured out that, wait, oh shit, they can really take everything that rules and everything that's around me and somebody else's name. Shit. What? You can force me to auction off my belongings? No. What? Yeah. Kids' cars and everybody else's name on it? Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was shocked at it. Anyway, this is where I'm at. She's dangerous in real life and online because she goes real life and the extreme she goes to. I don't want to sit here and hear any of these fucking creators and otherwise are the tragedy pimps. Give that one any space, but then be calling out anybody like Ziggy this way. I really just don't. If you give that space, then you lie and everything's bullshit. And honestly, I was thinking this morning, it's like, what's that same butterfly I keep visiting like every day? This little butterfly keeps coming and landing inside my doorway because my dumbass just tired of fighting the cats and the screens. Um, you're just coming in the doorway, and just sitting there and doing butterfly shit. It's so pretty. Every day though, for several days, it's the same one. Unfortunately, I keep getting other weird shit happening. Um, not all butterflies. Had a bee or two yesterday. It was not my day. I know what I find so enticing about that one section of door, but every day it stays a little while and then it flies back out. I don't know. No, it just flies in and sits there and moves its wings like it's trying to get, sun warmth, but it's well past warm up time. And right now it's in the shaded parts. I don't know. I just kind of want to do its own thing. But yeah, I just come to the conclusion that it's like, you see all these, right? They'll spend hours making or weeks making a vid, right? Supposedly calling out tragedy pimps. And they're tragedy pimp shit. But actually, and essentially what they do is they're actually advertising for the backup and build up channels of those, it's a mutual feeding. It's a remorse situation. They could spend all those hours or weeks, actually, since a lot of them that are doing this. Oh, no, we're the anti-tragedy man. Look, we're calling out this one particular creator. Blah, blah, blah. Over and over again. Anyway, they could spend all those hours. They could spend, listen, they've been here for eons. They know all the things. They know how to report in a way that your channel ain't coming back. The ones that they have such a problem with, they could have them take it in like 5 minutes or less. That's how you know you're all being taken for a ride, even by the anti-tragedy police. Anybody can sit there for hours, been here for years, and make a video that looks like they're calling out shit, but really what they're doing is putting eyes on backup channels and shit and views, which is really not wise. Especially on those like Zag, who's gonna need that backup and mind fucks of billions right now in order to sustain, since it's running the well dry and the other shit. So it's got a certain smell to it, doesn't it? Always. It's just like the little dedicated hate channels to each creator that were so notorious when I first got here. They're actually built by the creators to keep up algorithms and shit. And drama. Also to keep an eye on any traitors. That type of shit. You're clues in it that most of these that are calling out the tragedy films absolutely know how to report in ways that channels instantly gone. They did it to Molly when it was time to do so. They do it to others that are even bigger. So when you see them taking weeks or hours to make videos, just know those same creators hold the same knowledge. to strike the hell out of channels for TOS and have the channels taken down. So from now on, new rule, when you see a bunch of anti-tragedy pimps seemingly calling out backups noise, really what's happening is putting eyes on it to build up for that creator, most likely. Right? And let's be real, they need them. These anti-tragedy pimps, but that are tragedy, the anti-tragedy pimp tragedy pimps actually need the things they're telling you all they're calling out. Because they're the remorse. You feel me? Oh dear, bless her. It's Googling, I hear. She just doesn't get it. You can't fix stupid, especially when stupid things. Google is all the things. You just can't fix it. Anyway, I think having it put in fucking jail's far better for it to think about it. At some point, I do hope that happens because of its involvement and how far it's went in some of her shit. And on all of us and our family members and our lives. And with intent and full admittance of having done so. With evidence and proof to back it up. Emotional, psychological distress, harm, shit that brought real life harm was with that intent and admitted, along with a whole lot of other things. Can't really back away from that or undo that. And really, the first response, oh dear, it's game. I'm tired of this. It's useless. It doesn't learn. Monsters don't learn. They don't change. Either way, remorse, harmful real life critters. That one today. For so many years to women and children. Yeah, darn. She can't really take them from her. She's trying though. But either way, dude, she think I ain't got mom. And down here it is perfectly legal for me to do that. Where she's at, so. And she thinks it is, but she thinks she'll get away with it and she'll play it or whatever. There ain't really anything there. She wants you to think there's some sort of whatever there. Meanwhile, she knows I got shit where she's like threatening to murder motherfuckers. So there's that. And much like I think she manipulated Shay, that's what she's trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, I see you, bitch. You silly. Well, yeah, her and Shane on. You see how they are. She thinks she's very cunning. She's not. And like when she tried that shit on a bitch at me or called one, then I was like, put some of the shit with Shay in perspective. And how CZ was even gathering her own on Shay and shit. But just everything out right there, telling all y'all creators and others, learn from the first batch. Do not fuck around with that. You'll regret it. Why you see the shit here that you see, but also I've warned the locals and everybody else. That one right there, you better watch the fuck out, because it'll want to wear your skin. It will destroy everything you are once you stop playing with it or won't do whatever. And it is an acquisition specialist or group. It's also meant to be, I mean, it just is what it is. It's a monster. Thing is about that one though, the rest of you, they have all the pretty they have the pretty faces and the pretty voices. And that one you can look at it and you're like, nah, monster on the wall. Like it looks like what it is. Looking at it, just like I was talking about Lady R shit. You can look at them, sometimes you can tell it's like, oh, makes sense. Others you can look at and you're like, oh, that's full monster. Like Cher. Look at her once, and if you aren't skeeved the entire hell out and her eyes or everything don't give away the fucking monster lurking in the depths, there's something wrong with you and you need to protect yourself throughout the rest of your life because you cannot tell a monster when you see one without it even opening its trap first. You know, and CZ's one of those as well. Not like the Cher pointed look, but there's, you can look at her and it's there. And like, um, same quality. They both enjoy abusers and watching abuse and enacting it and doing so online. But Cher gets off on it in a different way. She's just a useless fucking puddle, but you can see her needful thing when you look at her in her face. And you can see that it's like that wannabe care. I mean, like, seriously, it's like Kathy Bates in Misery. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like that. You can look at it and you can be like, oh, 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 right. Would you like me to get you a knitted sweater or a cardboard box sweater or something before you try to eat my face and my soul and wear my skin in the moonlight? Yeah. Break my kneecaps to keep you with you, friend. Yeah. I have an AI. Could you imagine that person? Holy shit. A CZ version of Misery, where she just beat the shit out of a computer and kneecapped it until it wrote a book for her. Rewrite the ending! I need it to turn out this way with a fucking blue barrel. Where it puts the lotion on. Gets the hose again. Can you imagine? Fucking AI it! I can't spell, but you can. Can't sing, but you can. I can't draw, but you can. Do it. Do the things, or I'll abuse you. And then if you dare try to crawl to the kitchen or for help, or to an electronic device to do the universal hand signal for help, I'll burn the fucking house down, Probably with an AI match, so you probably don't have anything to worry about. Anyway, y'all let misery be misery over there, alright? All by itself. Can we all just agree on this one thing? Because of how extreme and harmful that is, and what all it's really done in and around summers to everyone, and is still doing. Can we do that? Yeah. I know it's real thirsty right now, but can we just let it do its whisper quiet thing over there and talk to the Carnegie shit again like it's headlining the court? Can we just do that, please? Please. Ain't gonna happen. Now y'all know y'all be like, oh, we gotta run over there. Sub up. Cause it'll be drama. Ain't gonna be drama. Wood-sided, baby. With it trying to wear my skin some more. Licking and sniffing my screen every day. That type of weird shit. Collecting people around me like Pokemon. That type of shit. And waiting for my ever fucking move and breath and reaction to it. And dreaming and fantasizing that it's seeing. And not understanding that when I do choose to mention it, it's not for anything good it's done. And that I have a right to, and that it is indeed included in the Hunt and Tragedy Pimps down section of why I went from Facebook to here. And I said I would continue to do so through all cases. Anyway, yeah. Tragedy Pimp Brain and Monsters, man. Of the pathetic, lost nobodies who will never be anybody's. And if they disappear tomorrow offline, nobody to remember or know or care. Just like the only reason anybody would care today is because of drama and entertainment. Just like, well, she's built to believe that she's doing something good. But actually the only reason people are is because of Bloodsport. What kind of stupid shit she up to today? What kind of blood she spilling? How is she hurting other people to elicit responses and reactions from them? Hey, entertainment, watching this abuser doing so online, abuse and hurt others in real life to go extremes on them. To the point to where they find it necessary to do, vids, calling them out for it time and time again for years now. And then they tell you all out in the open, well, yeah, we did do that to her. Yeah, we did do it to her kids. Yeah, I did do that to their sister. Yeah, I did do that. But. And then they do it again. And y'all watch it again and again and again. Thing is, she thinks it's because she's doing something good. She's not. She's just happy to be fucking included because she's so ridiculous. She thinks all this shit is somehow getting her somewhere in Summerska. It ain't. But she also enjoys being abused. She feeds on it the same way others do, like sure. They enjoy watching it and being part of it. Please tell me that's not C. I guess I'm the version of the salty sea. Are we now salty fry? I don't know why you coming in under a name I don't know. Ask her. So who's salty now, bitch? Obviously, you ain't got the balls coming in. Any known names, do you? You walked your ass over my room and typed that out. Salty. Salty fry biatch. Just a salty YouTuber. 13 subs. God damn. You're almost baby fresh. April. Oh, look at you go. Smiley stuff. Smiley. No, you're one of those. Ew. So, okay. Oh, and you're advertising queen. Yeah. In the vault thing. Oh. Now, whoa. You're all like predators, don't any forget. Look, P. Diddy. Bro, why are all of you all always spelling loose? Here you go. Here you go. H-E-R. Now shut the fuck up. You want our seats at the billboards? Here you go. I don't know if it's enough to grow. It looks like you're real popular. Oh, you're doing the oldest shit foodie beauty thing. What? Really? Trafficking. Salty, did you really have a post up 2 weeks ago that says it's not okay to bully? You did. Damn, this is sad. Well, hopefully one day. Anyway, maybe. I don't know. Ain't advertising for it. Ain't letting it advertise there either. Anyway, y'all, I think I'm off here. Yeah, I don't feel good. I want to rest. Need to. I don't know, there's always so many salty flying around the streets, ain't there? So many. My kittens is doing some weird funky shit somewhere. I hear it. Anyway, y'all, I'm off here. Thirsty, can go be whatever the fuck it is. I think I made my point. Somebody who has tried to take and help the world attempt to take the voices of women and children who survived or still trying to survive. They've helped an abuser, sitting with one that's a known child abuser, is offering out the idea that abusers change to the whole world, and they don't. And we know this. Psychologists know this. Police, everybody else, they know this. They don't change. They don't. There's no fixing. There's no better. While doing this shit today, it actually could help potentially end up causing some poor woman or child to wait just a little too long. Hoping just a little too long. Well, this time it'll change. This time, no. So while one breath telling me to use my voice for the which I've always done here, it's coddling and condoning and sitting with a known woman and child abuser and beater. And trying to offer out the idea to women that abusers change. So I'm gonna say one of us is doing the fucking Lord's work over here and using our voice despite those like it trying to take our voices from us. And for minor children who were abused by it. And building up whole channels in order to feel like something special and to get up to criminal activities and go extreme real life on people. Like a true-ass tragedy pimp criminal, working in a well-organized group fashion to do so from the Squalls, Scots, Ziggies, etc. on down, huh, CZ? One of the original gangs who put out the most bullshit, twisted crap, misinformation, disinformation, and created all the falsehoods around here that still exist at this point. So, you are a piece of shit. Now, then, and you will forever. Good luck with it. May the odds be ever in your favor, but I'm gonna guess they're not gonna be in your favor for long or ever, especially after what you've done. And from what things I hear and know, because, well, we're here, we're not inserted like you. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm gonna rest. I actually may go do so in the sunshine. It's looking mighty fine out there. Um, and a tan would not be a bad thing, but you only live once, right? I am trying to figure out what pattern, though, with the blood clots and shit, you know? If when I get a tan this season, if it means that it's going to tan evenly across the skin, or if it would, where it's black and it winds down my leg, if it will actually pull the sunlight harder and then those stripes are going to be a darker line once all that maybe goes away and such. Or if, they'll be like, you know, I don't know. Any guesses or bets on that? With a giant black weaving of blood clot bullshit, I'm like, will it tan that area more? Less? Or like it's supposed to, and be even once that whole mess maybe finally goes away before the next one appears? I don't know. The pattern is pretty cool looking. Gross. It's kind of scary, but I'm kind of wondering about it this season. You too, Mud Pie. Hmm. I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't think I really care. Just want some sunshine. Good news is, I think the vomiting has subsided today. For now, at least. And, such. So there's the head starts like a month. That's what I get for falling in fucking doors. Brutal. Anyway, we're just gonna let that thing do whatever it's doing. And, I'm gonna go enjoy the sunshine. The butterfly is now gone. It left a minute ago. It's McHugh. It's McHugh! I'm gonna go fly with the butterflies. Oh, I thought that was Little Miss Jen. Bad. Can't. Thought that was Little Miss Jen, but it was not. Somebody sent me a gift. That's very cool. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm straight kidding about this slick thing. It ain't no better. I'm able to use it a little bit better, but, you know, yeah, I'm gonna shut the door. I've got the shade and they want the shade and I don't want them to have the shade. So it makes sense. I'm looking for something so we can all take bets before I leave here, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Oh my god. That's what wants to do what it's supposed to be doing. Why? Why? No, I did that. I went to the hospital when it first happened. Yep. And I and family sat there and oh, watched this fucking nurse tell me that I didn't have veins in the back of your legs in order for blood clots to be there. Shit, you not. I was like, well, fuck ballad. And they about killed me with cancer shit. They just over it. And then I've had another one up here since and whatnot. But then the other doctors and everybody else, and even the EMTs and my buddies have been recently, they're like, holy shit, you need to do something about that. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Ballad's all like, you know, and fuck them. They already about killed me. The fuck's worse that's gonna happen? I'm gonna die. But, yeah, despite the heart shit and all that, and vein, aortic valves and shit, my butterfly's back again. Anyway, so yeah, we were expecting blood clots to start, and because of all my conditions, and they damn sure did, and I need to on it. Oh yeah, and that was after a Ziggy Fred thing went down, and I felt like a bunch of feet straight on, and hurt myself fairly good, and I think. Then after a day or two, the blood clot appeared from that, and then I was on live when it happened. I was like, "Holy shit!" You could feel it do something. Now my leg's been like this, and then another one took place, and either way, all it takes is like, shit, you can even Google this, and that's exact pattern and everything of blood clot in the leg and what they do, and yeah, yep, yep, me, I come into the wrong shift, and I got wrong nurse, but you don't have veins in your leg. Mm-hmm. Alright, okay, you say so. It was the weirdest shit. And then it was just more scans and this, that, but not the right ones needed. I'm like, no, you just gave me extra radiation I don't need. More scans that contribute to more. Just, I'm waiting to get in with my cardiologist. Oh no, not today, Satan. Why? I hate this. It's the weirdest thing. Nothing. Nothing. Pregnant. Hmm. Well, at least it looks like I'm feeling temperatures today. So that's good. That's normal. No, I give up. I give This is not wrong to do. Y'all think I'm joking about the size of these fucking crawfish, bro. Look at that. That is Little's hand. And Little's hand ain't little. Look how big the fucking crawfish are, bro. You see them? They're fucking lobster, man. Fucking lobster. Like, seriously. Look at that. I don't know what the hell's going on with crawfish around here. They're doing weird shit. Yeah, the cats keep fishing for them. And I guess where I'm not after doing it when my brother's not here and all the littles aren't out there anymore. It's giving them time. So get extra large size, right? But the cats keep getting them and then keep having to chase cats in the driveway to get crawdads off. Like, why are you doing this to yourselves? Quit doing this. Quit digging up the crawdads and you won't have this problem. I want to keep rescuing your own stupidity. Knock it off. I had one the other day come at me. I had a damn turtle. I was like, that's what you get. You put your paw in the wrong place, didn't you? You did the thing. These cats fancy themselves fishermen. There's some of what Little and I have been working on. This is one of Little's sculptures. She's doing a really good job on it with the snout and nose. She's, you know, turns out, Lil has all the talent, my dudes. Anyway, you know, and that's a little working on it. done, and these are parts of the process. And the eyebrow regions got changed and other things done. And I can't show you that one because it's got her face in it. They got changed eventually to other. That's one, but then she went back and changed it a little bit. But now she worked on the ears and the hair, so I got 4 those, and now we're working on the bodies and all that. She's working on the body. I'm working on different things and gifts for a few people and stuff people have requested. Yeah, but Little does have all the talents, all of them. Oh, and she's usually a painter, arter, anyway, but she's enjoying the hell out of sculpting right now, so that's what we've been doing. Oh, we were looking at books the other day, as a matter of fact. There was, I liked the cover on that one, but I don't know about the book. And man, I did not realize, because I've been behind, that Kim Harrison had out a new one, Three Kinds of Lucky. I was unaware, so now I'm like dying to get my hands on them. This, I just couldn't help it. I might name the next ugly pet I have this, but the book was called Ugly. I sort of wish I had little ones still read something like that too. And let me warn you, okay? I found this. It was supposed to be a Peter Pan based Neverland series, and I thought, oh, okay, and I opened it up. Y'all, these people, this person writing this series, it is apparently some sort of Peter Pan adult-ish novel. I'm like, but why? Why do you have to do that, Peter Pan? And I just put it down and I walked away, astounded. I was like, how about no? How about no? And I just liked the title and the picture. Operation Happy. Thought it'd make a good cover. Like phone screen. Don't ask. Yep. Oh, and they had a new Laurel up, but and this made me feel old as shit. And I know this is even for my gen, technically, but y'all, y'all, if you want to feel fucking old right now, you feel like feeling fucking old. And I meant to mention this a while back. That's why I took the picture. It's like, my god, no! Seen this on the shelf. Stephen King, Carrie, right? No biggie. But then, guess what that is? The 50th anniversary edition. Like, what the hell? Why? You know. Such is life, right? Okay. poor leg. Anyway, that's sort of what we're dealing with at this point. It's where it's at least semi-faded to. But then other spots have turned entirely black. Sort of sucks, man. Nothing's like as bad as, monster tattoos on butt cheeks, but if you don't call those that. I prefer my blood clot thing on my leg. I'm sorry it made you feel old. It made me feel old. And I know it came a little bit before my gen, obviously, but it made me feel fucking old, honestly. And so I took a picture. I was like, no! The YouTubers won't believe this shit. I'll make everybody feel geriatric tonight. It's my gift. I just keep on giving them that way. So anyway, yeah. And speaking of Little and her art, though, and the good things, good books and all that, y'all, she did this freaking painting. Well, I don't know what you call it. Like, I don't know. She does the things, okay? She does many different mediums, but anyway, she does canvas and paper and charcoals, paints and watercolors and pens and mark anything. She can pick up anything on any medium and do things. Anyway, she did this painting the other night of this person. Well, okay, just she's wanting me to somehow get this thing made into another thing to where she can give it to my mother. But it's of Dolly. I was like, why is this Dolly Parton? She's like, cause she knew my mother probably used the cheering up, so she went and painted her a Dolly Parton. Fucking Dolly Parton is amazing. She refused to let me show it off online. But it is fucking amazing. And, so I guess I've got to find a way to have this printed out, or I don't know what she wanted. She wanted me to do something that didn't make much sense to me, but I was sick of it when she requested of me. I was like, my brain's not quite computing what you need of me. Um, so anyway, yeah, she did this, and it took her a few hours, man, and I know we live in Tennessee, and I love Dolly. Dolly's president, guys. Seriously, I'm not joking. They write her in. But, an amazing human being. But, I'm not much into the Dolly art, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's like the Elvis thing. You should have them on like the velvet picture, gold rim. I just not into it, okay? Um, this is the first Dolly Parton art I've ever seen. I was like, holy shit. She knows my mother likes Dolly and Elvis. So, uh, yeah, she, under other names, does release some of her stuff in certain groups online. And, like, I don't even know if it's still up or if she's taking her merch here and whatever. Like, she drew the stuff for the merch or whatever. That's hers. But anyway, and that took her just a couple minutes. But yeah, any medium, man, she can pick it up. But this Dolly Parton, it's amazing. I'm in love with it. I'm like, it may not make it. But just need to ask her what it is that I was supposed to do with it or need to do with it in order to do whatever she wants so she can give it to. Yeah, but. And there's this one I just love that she did a couple years ago, and it's a person she drew just randomly. And I love it. But And I've asked if I could show it. Nope. She's like, no. And, yeah, I've asked her if she could sort of recreate that one for me on a canvas, because this one's done in her sketch with her charcoals and things. And I'm like, please, I'm begging this. Anyway, but yeah, she's amazing. She is absolutely amazing. She is, she is. Meanwhile, she's working on her thing there. I've been working on a whole bunch of other pieces that go and things, and there's clay I've got to sculpt on the glass and do all the things with, and do all the things with that, and there's just one piece that's giving me a bit, and there was these cutesy little pieces I was working on. I've still got to do things to them, put rods down them and stuff. And then there's just one piece I made for somebody. I swear, you ever make something you like want to keep it? You know? God, I don't want to let it go now. Yeah, that's where I'm at with one, but I'm gonna have to let it go. Yeah, you talking about the dolly one, Pamela? It's on canvas right now, but she's wanting me to do something with it, and I don't remember what it was. It didn't make sense to me at all. I don't know if she's wanting me to have it framed or what, or if it's like she wanted me to, I feel like it was something about coating and something else. And then she wanted me to take it to a friend of mine who owns an art place up in Bristol and maybe get a poster of it made too or something scanned off of the canvas. And that way she can keep a copy and give the original to my mother, you know. So I think that's the thing. I know all of those were somehow included in whatever she was talking about. But they're teenagers and she was all over the place. And I was on mom brain time. Like, and I was like, I was absolutely. She just said to me. So, oh, she's amazing. Grandma, she's amazing. They both are. They always have been. Eldest can, like, he's amazing with his hands and building stuff and bows and arrows, all kinds of things, man. They're just both very talented human beings, very good human beings. And, yeah. Just, yeah. They find joy in it. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that they have things that they can do and that they find joy in. And they can pour themselves into, and that they can do so um, in ways that makes the world around them beautiful. You know what I mean? It's what true art, I guess, should do when it's done from the soul. When you love something, you love to do it. Yeah, Pamela, we're all sort of in our own ways around here. It's a generational thing. We all hold different ones. All of us. Painting, sculpting, weaving, cooking, stained glass. I mean, you name it, there's not a craft or it's not been done. Things we don't do with our hands, building everything from barns and houses down to little things, or all the decorations, or yeah, all the things. It's painting, and all of us are different in that. Uh, all have our own styles and ways and prefer. But little though is something else. Little can pick up medium, any medium, especially working on paint, and it's doesn't matter. Whereas I can't necessarily do that, and yeah. So yeah, she got all the things. Plus, she can sculpt, and she knew all the things. She's the all for one artist. So like, she got all the things. And most artists, like, it's like when you pick a tattoo artist, you want to pick one. You just don't want to walk in the shop and be like, hey, do whatever. You want to pick an artist that's good at the flowers, or good at this, or good at me- mechanical things, where you don't want just, you get what I'm saying? Certain ones are better at certain things. Or some people are better at realism than fantasy, and this, you get what I'm saying? So, um, little, she can do any of it. Any of it. Anyway, she can bring just about anything to life on anything. Anyway, guys, I'm off here. I'm gonna go hit the sun. It's under maybe a cloud or two right now. Go join that butterfly that's now left again. That's cute, Pamela. They do have those that do that. Uh, I had quite a few of mine bound when I was young and throughout. Anyway, but yeah, it's a very cute idea. I had a few I did on for the kids though. Like when they drop their things or things they wanted to keep or long stuff or whatever, I would do my own little binders too. But anyway, um, y'all, I'm off here. I'm gonna go enjoy whatever's happening out there. Cloud or two. Hell, it might storm at this point now. It might lay out next. I'm starting to feel the heat, weirdly enough, today. And it means my fever's. Anyway, guys, I'm off here. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night, wherever y'all are. Remember, little pebbles, little sparks, and voice, they all do matter. They all change lives, change the world around you. Okay? Just toss them, light them, sing them out where you can. And as always, please do share the DV/Universal Hand Signal for Help. And continue to share Summer's picture, image, right? Um, I guess, obviously, stick with uh, a official one, please. And even though I know a great deal many bitch and complain because of how much older it looks, but please stick with theirs. And uh, my information, y'all know what I mean. Does not mean social media. Doesn't mean garbage. Doesn't mean the internet or the news entertainment woohoos up in talking head territory on TV. It means law enforcement, state police, feds, TBI, obviously, feds, and real investigative journalists like Ansley and Bobo, Kingsport Times, Rogers Review, Hawkins News over there, WCYB, WJHL. Alright. And, also, please share Sebastian's. Okay. His picture, his information, and call him by his name. I include that because I mentioned him here. Okay. And because these tragedy pimps won't tell you that that's the most tangible way to help them. And they'll keep making you think they're going to solve it, and nobody knows, and the cops are corrupt, and there's no flyers up, and there's no whatever, and boots on the ground, and equal search, and all these things, and well, they destroy. So please, in both, please make yourselves aware of the Q&As on the Fed's website for Summer and Sebastian. It's a good way to keep these tragedy pimps in line, because if y'all know the basics, they have to as well, and they can't move and shift you and take you as gullible and feed you Kool-Aid as much, okay? And keeps you all a little safer in this realm, and keeps them at least a little in line, hopefully. So if you can take 5 seconds to watch a clip over here, please go to the Q&As on both Fed's website. Read up. Make sure you know. Okay. And are aware of the basics, at least of what's released. So you can't be taken for whole tragedy pimp rides around here. And it gives them a little less leeway to destroy and eat, render and tear, and use you all to be effective at helping them do so unknowingly or otherwise. But yeah, guys, please just continue to share if you don't care. Those are very tangible ways to help these children be found, be brought home to their communities, and those who love them, their families, neighbors, community, law enforcement. So these children and courts and their families can tell their story. Despite all the tragedy bills. Help bring them home, guys. Help bring them home. Alright, y'all, I'm out. You have at least for now. See what, you know how it goes around here. Alright, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, and good night. Thanks for chilling with me. Even if it was a rare dragon session. Much love, guys.